What the mother... Kris Collins, Guts and Glory. Sometimes in life, we have to regroup. Or maybe we need to regroup. This usually happens after a loss, or a win, or maybe after we did something we thought was special, but wasn't perceived as such. This is that time for me, the time to regroup. Big things are still in my future. I can smell it. I can taste it. I don't know. I just feel it. What's up, guys? This is Kris Collins. Welcome back to Guts and Glory, episode 46. I'm back at it, creating some dope digital art on the iPad Pro, getting pro-creative, of course. Just want to say big shout to Burga Kang for supplying all of these beats. So when I created this art, I wanted to come with a less polished and more rough approach to my sketch. And people know I love to draw and paint flowers. Why? Because they're beautiful. I like to create a balance of beauty and ugliness. The slime is also a signature of mine, and that slime represents toxicity. Again, I've drawn a crescent moon and not a full moon. The 4 represents going beyond 3 strikes. That's when you give something or someone more opportunities than they may deserve. The broken heart squirts slime in the face of the human who is disguised as a wolf. All of my people already know this, but if you're new to the vlog, you need to know this. I love buying paintings from Goodwill. A couple reasons why I love to buy paintings from Goodwill. Number 1, I'm always on the hunt for cheap frames. And number 2, I just love to redirect or upcycle old paintings. Basically, I just paint on top of someone else's work. Now, why would I want to paint on someone else's work? Look, I buy pieces for $12.99 and under. If this art was so important or loved or valued, I wouldn't be finding it while digging in the crates. Sometimes I actually find other things to paint on. It's just fun at the end of the day. It's experimental, and it's always cool when you can turn coal into diamonds. Truth is, you just never know what you're going to find in the crates at Goodwill. You know, if you have a good eye and you know what you're looking for, it's always a good thing. Sometimes you don't know what you're looking for and you just find something and a light bulb goes off. This is all part of the process and one of the things I enjoy doing when I'm not creating art. So yeah, if you ever catch me at Goodwill digging in the crates, you know what's up. Yeah, so one of the things that you see in my art a lot is the lightning bolt. The reason why I use the lightning bolt so much in a lot of my work, when I was a kid, I used to work at my former stepdad's garage. Yeah, I just put up stock and stuff. I was never working on cars or anything. It's probably a good thing too, trust me. So, you know, I worked there from the age of 10 till I was about 15. When I worked there, we lived right next door, so I would constantly get fired and chased up the hill back to the house. My former stepdad, he came up with a nickname for me. He called me Lightning. It wasn't one of those nicknames that was a nice nickname or a good nickname. It was one of those nicknames you get for being the opposite of what the name is. So in other words, I was really slow apparently, so I was called Lightning. You know, I'm not crying about it or anything, but it wasn't the nicest thing I could have been called at the time. So here I am, you know, 41 years old now, and I decided to take that name and turn it into something good. So, you know, it's like one of those things, you take a derogatory comment about yourself and you turn it into a good thing. So that's what I did. So that's what the lightning means to me. So whenever you see the lightning bolt, just think of lightning. That young teenager just walking around, you know, being called Lightning by a stepdad. So, like I said, it wasn't always a good thing, but, you know, it is what it is. So sometimes you gotta turn bad things into good things. Since AC Moore went out of business in my area, I shop at Michael's now. Yeah, there are other options for art supplies, but not many in the city. So I'm a big Sharpie fan, and there are tons of options with Sharpie now. I'm going to stick with Sharpie to handle my pen and ink needs, but I wanted to give another company a shot. So I'm checking out this 3-pack of mono drawing pens from Tombow. For $10, you get 3 pens that have detailed tips. The tips are sized 1, 3, and 5. Like the box says, they are perfect for precise line drawing. While I was hunting for new pens and markers, I dropped by one of the Walmarts in my city. Unfortunately, Walmart has rearranged a lot of inventory recently, but no worries, I have time. I love these industrial Sharpie markers. They're great for dropping a ton of black ink down. These things are ripe though, so you may want to use them outside or in a well-ventilated area. And yes, they are built job site tough. There's also something new from Sharpie. These markers have a metallic ink. These aren't the typical silver Sharpies though. These things are supposedly actually metallic ink. So we'll see. I'll give them a good test and let you guys know what I think. It took me some time, but I found the oil-based Sharpie markers. I love these things too. Great for adding details to your paintings. I'm going to try out this fat tip white one. See what I think of it. I wanted to try out some of my new pens, so I figured I'd draw a new pen and ink piece in the parking lot. I just drew a simple rose with a signature crescent moon to the side. Turned out pretty dope. Do me a favor and tell me what you think. Drop a like on this video and make sure you leave a comment and tell me exactly what your opinions are of this piece. Also, if you have any questions, make sure you speak up and ask, and I will answer. I left a message for you guys. Hey, sometimes we just gotta let it flow. Big shout again to Burga Kang for the beats. Thanks guys, much love, peace.
I'm a wild boar!